It is Friday, May 29th, and this is CONCACAF VideoSignals. Today on VideoSignals, an announcement was made regarding the CONCACAF Champions League draw. We'll bring it to you. Plus, we'll take a look at the Mexican Clausura final between Pumas and Pachuca. Let's go on a trip around the Confederation. And then, we'll end a week of shows with the CONCACAF quiz. We start with the Champions League, where it was announced yesterday that the draw for the second edition of CONCACAF's premier club competition will be conducted on June 11th at the Confederation's headquarters in New York City. The draw will set the preliminary round pairings and the teams that will face off against each other in the group stage of the 24-club event. 16 teams will be drawn into 8 two-leg series for the preliminary round that will be staged in the last week of July and the first week of August. The winners will then join the 8 seeded teams and will be drawn into 4 groups of 4 teams each. In Mexico yesterday, a 21st-minute Dante Lopez goal proved to be the difference as Pumas defeated visiting Pachuca 1-0 in the first leg of the Clausura final. Though both teams have already qualified for next season's Champions League, the winner will automatically head to the group stage, while the loser must negotiate a possibly tricky 2-leg qualifying series. The second leg is Sunday at the Estadio Hidalgo in Pachuca, as both teams seek a 6th Mexican title. Now, let's see what's happening around the Confederation. El Salvador, preparing for their upcoming World Cup qualifiers, and Jamaica, getting ready for the Gold Cup, will square off tomorrow in a friendly international at RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C. Both teams are coming off recent friendlies in the U.S. On Wednesday, El Salvador upended Ecuador 3-1 in Los Angeles, while Caribbean champions Jamaica are looking for their first win in 2009 after 2 ties, including last Saturday's 2-2 draw against Haiti. Also tomorrow, Canada will play its first game since last November when it travels to the Mediterranean to face Cyprus. The Maple Leafs are 4 days into their training camp and have on their roster 18 players, 5 of whom are hoping to make their first international appearance, including 20-year-old Eddie Sidra, who is the youngest player in the squad. Julian de Guzman of Deportivo La Coruña in Spain and Paul Stalteri of Germany's Borussia Mönchengladbach are there to provide veteran leadership. And that completes our trip around CONCACAF. Now it is time for today's CONCACAF quiz. Yesterday, we asked if you knew the name of the player who scored El Salvador's only goal at the 1982 World Cup Finals in Spain. Thanks to everyone who sent in an email. The correct answer is Luis Ramirez, who scored in a 10-1 loss to Hungary. Jamaica will face El Salvador in a friendly tomorrow, but the Reggae Boys did make an appearance at the 1998 World Cup Finals in France, where they secured 1 win in 3 games. For today's question, can you guess the name of the team that lost to the Jamaicans? If you think you know the answer, please send an email to videosignals@concacaf.org before 12 p.m. New York time on Monday. Those who answer correctly will have their names placed into a weekly contest, where the winner will receive a CONCACAF prize. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining us this week at VideoSignals, your source for CONCACAF news.